Welcome to the Leistritz webinar discussion on Flexcore screw pumps. I'm Kim Robbins, and I oversee marketing for Leistritz. And I'd like to thank you for taking the next 20 minutes or so to learn about our Flexcore series of products. Joining me today is Chris Rogers. Chris has been a member of our sales engineering team for 10 years. He attended Stevens Institute of Technology, where he received his Bachelor's of Engineering. Chris grew up in Dallas and by default is a huge Cowboys fan, and we try not to hold that against him here in Giants territory. On the weekends, you can find Chris social distancing at food and drink events like Beer and Bacon and Oktoberfest. Chris is a resident expert on Flexcore, and he's a great person to take us through this presentation. We are recording this session, so you can review it again, or you can send it to your colleagues. With that being said, I'd like to hand it over to Chris, who will take us through the presentation.
Thank you, Kim. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us to discuss the Leistritz Flexcore pump series. I know these are crazy times, so we really do appreciate you making the time to join us today. I want to start off by giving a quick overview of Leistritz Advanced Technologies Corp. As you can see, Leistritz has been around for over 100 years. The company was founded with the goal of developing exceptionally engineered products, and this tradition continues today. The first product manufactured was turbine blades, and 20 years later, the first screw pumps were produced. We've continued to modify the design to meet current requirements by working closely with customers and the industry, proving ourselves as industry experts and leaders in engineered solutions. While our product development started and continues in Germany, we've been in Allendale, New Jersey for almost 50 years supporting the Americas with value-added solutions, product management, customer support, and sales engineering. Today's Leistritz Advanced Technologies Corp, or LATC, is made up of 4 divisions: screw pumps, machine tools, turbine blades, and extruders. Today we are going to discuss the Leistritz Flexcore pump series, the applications it can be used in, and a brief overview of the pump technology and features. We also have an animation and video showing the features of a Leistritz Flexcore pump. Our hope is when you leave this webinar, you have a better understanding of the Leistritz Flexcore pump series and the benefits it can provide. Here are a few applications that are a great fit for a Leistritz Flexcore pump. Flexcore can be used in a wide variety of markets doing multiple applications, serving end users and OEMs, including lubrication services for compressors or turbines, seal or lube oil consoles, boilers for burner or fuel oil, and marine applications for engine room lube oil or fuel oil. Before we go into the specifics of the Flexcore pump family, I want to spend a minute talking about the technology behind Flexcore. It is a 3-screw pump containing 1 power rotor and 2 idler rotors, 1 mechanical seal, and 1 external bearing. All of this is housed in a pump casing that has the suction and discharge connections. Now we are going to get into the specific design and features of the Leistritz Flexcore pump series. The Flexcore cartridge insert, shown on the right, is easy to change cartridge technology that makes changing the pump rotating elements faster and easier than ever. In combination with the proverbial Leistritz quality, which is virtually wear-free. The Flexcore has a patented internal hydraulic balancing system that provides the following technological advantages. It hydrodynamically balances the rotors within the pump. It moves the pump fluid through the mechanical seal chamber, preventing heat buildup. And finally, because of this internal balancing, the mechanical seal only sees suction pressure. It does not need to be designed to handle discharge pressure. The materials of the Flexcore casing come in two options. On the left is the Flexcore SC, which has a carbon steel casing. And on the right is the Flexcore CC, which has a ductile iron casing. The Flexcore pump family is the next evolutionary stage in the pump sector. The custom modularity of the housing and patented pump insert allow the Flexcore to adapt to any installation position. The suction and discharge flanges can rotate in 90-degree increments independently of each other, allowing customers maximum flexibility for their system layout. The Flexcore also has the option of the suction flange being located axially, as you can see in the orientation shown on the far right. There are many options for mounting the Flexcore pumps, depending on the application and space available. These include flange mount, foot bracket mounting, and also tank mounting. Here we have an animation of the Leistritz Flexcore showing the design features that we have been discussing so far. The blue arrow indicates the suction flange of the Flexcore, while the red arrow is showing the discharge flange. As mentioned earlier, the flanges can be rotated in 90-degree increments independently of each other, while the suction flange can be changed to axially as needed. The flange connections on the Flexcore are suitable for DIN, ASME, and also SAE, allowing maximum options for customers to modify the Flexcore as needed. Now you can see the cartridge of the pump, specifically the internals of a Flexcore, in operation. The pump fluid enters from the suction side, shown in blue, and moves towards the discharge of the pump. The internal balance line can be seen running across the top of the cartridge. The Flexcore mechanical seal chamber is designed for common DIN mechanical seals. The bearing is external and does not come into contact with the pumped fluid. As you can see, only 4 screws are needed to be removed in order for the cartridge to be taken out of the casing. Here are the 6 available sizes of Flexcore units and their flow ranges. Finally, we can see a Flexcore pump that is horizontally mounted using a footed pump-to-motor adapter that supports both the pump and the motor. Here is an overview of the operating ranges of the Flexcore series. The viscosity range is 1.1 to 2,500 centistoke. The maximum operating temperature is 356 degrees Fahrenheit. The maximum allowable suction pressure is 116 psi, while the maximum differential pressure is 580 psi. The flow rate ranges from 1.8 to 149 gallons per minute. Here are the key benefits of the Leistritz Flexcore. The flexibility that the Flexcore provides by having 20 different flow direction possibilities allows it to be able to replace almost all screw pumps that are customarily used in the market and even in existing systems. The pre-assembled cartridge, certified easy to change, reduces downtime. Instead of replacing the entire pump, only the pump insert is required. The Flexcore SC, the carbon steel casing option, meets API 614 and 676 standards, except for a few comments and clarifications that will be provided with any Flexcore quotation. The custom modular design allows the pumps to be delivered from stock within a very short period of time. Here we are going to go over 2 case studies from customers that have benefited from the exceptional features of the Leistritz Flexcore pump series. The first case study is from a lube oil console OEM. A lube oil OEM had finalized their project design, ordered and received delivery of their Flexcore pumps. The end user had unforeseen changes that required modifications be made to the lube oil system that resulted in design work and retrofitting of piping by the OEM. The fact that the Flexcore flanges rotated orientation post-manufacturing and delivery allowed the OEM to easily make the necessary changes, saving time and money for the end user on change orders while keeping the project on schedule. The second case study is from an end user in the energy market. In the past, this end user has had to change the type of pump being used at their facility when the type of fuel oil changed from heavy to light. They also had to modify their piping when installing the new pumps that were required to accommodate the change in fuel oil. The customer chose the Leistritz Flexcore pumps because of its ability to handle a wider range of viscosities than other pump technologies, eliminating the need for future pump or piping modifications in the event that the viscosity ever needed to be changed again. To show how easy the Flexcore pump is to work with in the field, we have put together this quick video. Obviously, this video is sped up, but in real time, this took 5 minutes from start to finish. To change the pump insert, you only need to remove 4 screws. The easy to change cartridge technology can be completed without the need for special tools and without special knowledge. The same is true for rotating the flange orientations. Only a minimum of screws need to be removed. Here Ken, our service manager, is showing the different possible options for the flanges. When the preferred flange arrangement is achieved, we can see how easy it is to reassemble the pump casing. Which includes reinserting the cartridge unit. Many of our customers like to have spare cartridges for quick and easy service. Remember, the benefit of the cartridge design allows you to easily swap out cartridges in the field and perform maintenance at your convenience. In order to get a quote from Leistritz, here is the initial information that would be required. Flow rate, suction pressure, discharge pressure, temperature, and the fluid being pumped along with the viscosity. Again, because of the modular design, Flexcore pumps are in stock and can be delivered quickly.
Thank you, Chris, for bringing us through the Flexcore solution and showing us how we can place an order. I'd like to spend a minute going through our available service and support. We are very active in working with our customers after the sale and installation of any of our products. To best serve you, we make sure we have original Leistritz parts in stock, so replacement or spare parts are just a phone call away. Once a pump is purchased, we can help with startup commissioning and then work with your team to train on both operations and maintenance. Pumps should be inspected every 2 years to keep it in top working condition, and this is also a service we offer. And lastly, if something were to happen to your pump, we are available for both on-site and in-house repairs. We're currently running a fall special in our service department. You can have one of 2 things. You can get free disassembly, inspection, and report after the pump has been disassembled, or we can return your pump for free once it's been sent in for repairs. So give us a call with all of your service and support needs. and we'll be sure to help you. In closing, because of the pandemic, we're not traveling to see customers, but we are hosting lunch and learns via video, where we even send you lunch. So reach out to set something up with one of our sales engineering team members. You'll notice in the handout section that we've uploaded the Flexcore brochure as well as the presentation from today. Please take a moment to download both. There is also a link in the chat so that you can easily request a one-on-one meeting. So thank you from Chris and myself for your attention and your participation, and we look forward to working with you. Enjoy the rest of your day.